Good afternoon, Swartz Creek Dragons. My name is Jim Kitchen. I'm Deputy Superintendent here in Swartz Creek and moderator of the Dragon Nation podcast with my co-moderator.
Hello, Swartz Creek. I am Rodney Heatherton, Superintendent of Swartz Creek Community Schools. And today we are excited to have two fantastic guests, Mrs. Carrie Germain and Mrs. Katie Hunt. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Sure. I'm Carrie Germain. I am the president of the Swartz Creek Board of Education, and it's a pleasure to be here today. Thank you.
And I am Katie Hunt. I have the privilege of being the principal of the K2 building, Morrish Elementary. Thank you for having us today.
Well, we're glad to have you. This is a special event. We asked these two to come on board as really our facilitators of a wonderful event that's going to be taking place in just a few weeks here. Those of you who participated last year, we had what we called our Wellness in the Creek event. And this was an opportunity for all of our community members to come and meet with the different resources that we have throughout our county. Resources like food banks and mental health places and just a plethora. I mean, we had about 50 partners last year. And so this year, this event is even bigger. And I have to say that this started as a vision from our board president a couple of years ago. And so this is our second annual, and we're going to tell you about some of the things that will be taking place during this event. Well, with that, I'd like to start off with our two guests here and just say, what's the purpose of this second annual Wellness Night?
So I can start with that. We realized prior to the pandemic that there were some opportunities in the community for people to be more directly connected to some of those resources you mentioned, Jim. And there was an opportunity to do it in kind of a fun way, an engaging way. And so after the pandemic, those needs seemed to even be greater. People had been home for a long time with their children, had maybe been out of the loop and not connected with what they needed. So this was a perfect opportunity to bring people and those partnerships in a very fun, engaging, free environment. And I think that they'll see that that's what they'll get this year again.
I also had a blast. It was one of my favorite nights of the year. And I know that Jim loved the hot dogs. What else did you find exciting last year, Katie?
Last year it was really exciting and nerve-wracking because you're putting all of this together and you just hope that people show up. And we were very blessed last year with 500 families that attended. So we are just so excited to bring those faces back and hopefully capture some new faces with the over 55 partners that we have committed for this year's event, which is up from last year. So we have so many fun and exciting things that are going to take place, the prizes, the giveaways, the bounce house. So we are just looking forward to a great night.
How many of those 55 partners can you guys name off for our audience right now?
Oh my gosh.
Pop quiz.
Pop quiz. Can you do it?
Yes. So if I put the partner guide in my mind, you would probably start with like service of health. So Molina, Blue Cross, Oak Street Health, L's Place, Voices for Children, Foster Care Services. We have all of our Swartz Creek band boosters, athletic boosters, enrollment. We have the Mel Bus. We have G-Card. We have our state troopers. We have Ghost. We have YMCA, the women's division of that as well. Come on, Carrie.
YWCA.
YWCA.
Right. We have the Greater Flint Health Coalition coming. Mm-hmm. We've contacted the CRIM Foundation.
Oh, yes.
Also have a free clinic that's coming for people who might need access to prescriptions and medical care. We have just a wide variety, a Genesee Health Plan who can connect people with health insurance if they're maybe in between jobs or something like that. We have just so many different resources, things that you wouldn't really think of or people have been trying to connect with in the community, and we'll just have them right there.
We have banks as well. I think Huntington is coming, and anybody that opens up a checking account will get a $25 voucher. PFCU, Chase, So Scratch Barbecue will be here,
Yeah,
grab
when
and
you
go
say
dinner.
fun, that's what I think of. Scratch barbecue. Let me tell you, you guys, if you come to this event, you're going to get dinner. Not only are you going to get dinner, but if you participate and go around and meet the different various vendors or participants, I apologize. We're very clear that these are participants. We are not pushing business by any means, but we are pushing a community and resources that come together to support our families here in Swartz Creek. But you can get a week's worth of food just by coming and participating. And so that's fun to me. Bounce houses are fun, and the drawings that we have for all the gifts and prizes, that's fun. But the biggest piece is there are resources that you may not know that we have right here in Genesee County. Our pillar, one of our biggest values is family. And we know that for kids to be successful and for families to be successful in our district, they need to be taken care of. Our needs need to be taken care of, whether it's mental, whether it's physical, even spiritual. We have faith-based partners that are going to be here. And so this is for you. This is why it's put together. It's for you, our families. And you don't have to need food to be able to come and get food. We want everyone in our community to come and take part in this great event.
Community partners, I think that was the word
That's
we're
right.
supposed to use. We don't use the V word.
That's
Yeah.
right.
We use community partners.
Community partners.
As I recall, last year, the community partners had a lot to say about our event, how well it went, how it was organized, how many people we had. Do you recall some of the feedback we had from our community partners?
Yeah, we handed out a post-partner survey. It was a QR code, and the feedback was so positive. They were so impressed with how well organized it was, the FaceTime that they were able to get with the families, and it was a meaningful connection and semi-private. People were very respectful. They weren't all crowding a table. If, Jim was at the wheel spinning, they gave him his space so that he could spin the wheel and then move on and ask his questions. So we think that was just a great opportunity for people to actually have some connection with the partners, get the resources that they needed, and then go along the way. You mentioned, they have a little punch card, and they'll be able to turn that in for a grab and go dinner at Scratch, as well as the Michigan Food Bank. So they will be on site, and that's who's providing that week's worth of food, is the Michigan Food Bank. So we're very grateful for all of these partnerships that we have with the people in the community that are coming to us.
And I think credit to Katie and her team for how well they organized everything, thought through all of the details, and there are a lot of them. And the feedback we got was very positive from the partners, but it was also, I think, a significant factor when we asked them to participate again this year. They all said, it was a great event last year. We really can't wait to be there. So hopefully that's an inspiration for our community members and other partners who would like to join us in the future.
We have some big name local politicians that'll be coming, and they have shared that they see the work here, and what we do and how we invest in this night, and they're going to be here to support us. That's very exciting. Also, there's a big prize, I understand, that someone could walk away with.
Yes, there are lots of prizes. We have baskets being donated with lots of great items that, things cost a lot. And with you, my family is a family of 4 and it costs a lot. So I can't imagine the bills for the groceries of families of 6 or your wives, for example.
Wow.
Well played. Well played.
So we are putting together baskets of groceries or cleaning supplies. We have some student activity baskets. We have mental health baskets, and our community partners are also donating things as well. The YMCA is giving a camp pass away and a membership to the gym. So things like that just to promote wellness and connectivity. But the biggest prize that we are able to secure,
grand prize.
the grand prize, $500 gift card from Meijer. So we are so appreciative of Meijer and their sponsorship of the gift card denominations. They awarded us $1,000 in gift cards, and so the massive one is a $500 gift card that will go to one person, and then the other amount will be broken up for more families to be able to earn and win a prize. And then we also have the gift cards. We have bikes. We're going to be giving away 3 bikes again this year. So we will have those in ages of kind of like a K2, a 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 12 bike to promote health and wellness. There's just so many great things about this night, and we are just so looking forward to it.
How do we win the big prize? Do I have to be present? Do I have to be there the whole time? How do I get my hands on the $500?
Oh my gosh. So great question. We talked a lot about this in our committee. What's the best way to give families all an equal opportunity to win? So the prize booth is actually going to be a station this year, and everybody is a winner, but there will be folks who actually earn some extra giveaways. So you'll come up to the prize table, you'll be able to spin the wheel, and if that magic little ball comes out that says you're a winner, you'll be gifted a gift basket from the back, and one of those could be the $500 gift card. It's a random draw. You don't know who's going to win, but I know you will know when they get their card, because there will be an air horn and a confetti popper.
So what's the date of this event?
April 9th,
April 9th.
Tuesday, April 9th.
Tuesday, April 9th.
Everybody be there.
5:30 to 7:30.
5:30 to 7:30, and those are soft open, soft close times. We would like everybody to gather at that time. We do know that we're not going to shut anybody off that's in the middle of a conversation at 7:30 and say thank you, now it's time to go. But we are looking for that 5:30 to 7:30 time for everyone to gather. We will be bringing in the partners prior to that and get the doors open. Families will register coming in with a QR code. We'd like to capture how many families we have. And last but not least, we do need to really say an appreciative thanks to the grant. We were awarded a massive grant to make this night even bigger than it was last year through the GISD and the GHS Partnership for Mental Health. We wrote a grant and we were awarded $15,000, and so we were able to just bring in all of this amazing things for our families, and they saw the significance and the importance of mental health and wellness and our blueprint is now being shared with other communities, and we hope that if we can plant the seed and it just grows, that's more and more people that it supports and helps in our whole county.
I just want to say thank you to Carrie and Katie, because the amount of energy that goes into this event is massive. As Carrie said, this was an idea we had before COVID. We were almost off the ground for the first annual, and that's when the pandemic hit. So it's taken us 3 years to get off the ground, but it's been well worth it. So thank you both so much. The energy is fantastic, and I think so meaningful to our community and what we've been able to provide, really kind of living our mission and vision out in real time for them. So we're very, very grateful for that.
I'd like to thank you, gentlemen, and your teams, and Katie, because as a board member who's not part of the district, as staff, it's just so rewarding to see the commitment that people have and the passion that everybody has for the district, and that warms my heart, so thank you.
Well, thank you. It's an honor for sure, and man, what a privilege to be where we are and what we're able to do. We all got into these jobs because we care about people, and it's events like this where you really feel good that you're able to offer up something that might help a family be more successful, and that's what this is all about. And really, it doesn't matter where you are. There's something here for everybody, and we encourage you all to come out and join us. We love, we have great connections with local businesses and other local entities. I have to give a shout out to Meyer. Meyer's always been supportive of our program, allowing us to be able to use their parking lot when we have proms at the Cage, and then the financial sponsorship that they've given us. Thank you so much for what you do with that. We are looking forward to many more years of being able to connect resources to our families here in Swartz Creek. And
to the 10 or 15 people on the team who have been meeting monthly and sometimes bi-weekly, and then in the end, I think we end up with 40 or 50 staff that volunteer the night of. And so everyone in the community that comes out and makes this possible for others, thank you so very much. Hey, April 9th at the PAC, 5:30 to 7:30. We hope to see you there.
if we get 1,000 people, our superintendent will shave his head.
That is not a true statement, but I look forward to seeing 1,000 people.
Everyone, we look forward to seeing you at our upcoming Connections to Wellness in the Creek. Have a great day.
Thank you.